This lighting's not fantastic. Hello, baby. The lighting's not great. Let me see if I can turn on the grow lights and help it out a bit. Is that better? The Barina ones didn't go on. Okay, well, hi Cleo. This is a great start to the video. Do you want to sit in my lap? No? Okay, cool. Okay, hello friends and welcome to a plant chores day. A day in the life with me, a crazy plant lady doing crazy plant lady things. I felt like doing a full day of sort of plant chores, but also I have a fun thing I'm doing today. I'm actually going to the soil exhibition up at Somerset House in London with one of my friends, and I figured that's like kind of same vibe as sort of what we like to do here, and so why not do some plant chores this morning, potentially this afternoon as well, and then go to the soil exhibition in the middle and take y'all along with, like, just have a full day of planty goodness. Oh, Cleo, you've gotten so comfy. She's just like full on comfort right now. Look at that. You're gonna be really upset when I have to get up in a second. Because I was planning on getting up and going and watering the plants in the office. But I couldn't do that to you, beautiful baby. I'm gonna have to though. Yeah, that's the sort of plan for today. A bit of fun plant choresy goodness. So grab yourself some plant chores or a craft. And we can chill together and do some things and get stuff done. But before I get into it, I want to say if you're new here and you don't know me already, hi, my name is Emma and I make houseplanty content all over the internet. So if you want to follow along with my houseplanty journey and maybe learn something along the way, stick around, watch some of my videos and subscribe to my channel. If you are not new here, welcome back. I really appreciate you returning. And so does Cleo. Cleo appreciates you returning. Cleo also says you should subscribe to me on Instagram and click the bell icon if you want to be notified when I post videos on here. All the good stuff. She's really supportive of her mother. But yeah, that's the plan. Like I said, the first thing I was going to do was water the plants in the office. I did the rest of the flat yesterday. I've kind of gone back onto the routine of things of doing like everything at once, which like isn't necessarily ideal just because it makes it slightly more like a lot at once. It is fine. It doesn't really matter. Like I don't mind doing it all at once. It's kind of like a bit relaxing, but I couldn't do the office yesterday because Joe was in a meeting while I was watering, and I couldn't just barge in the back and start watering plants behind him. That's not cool. So didn't do that yesterday. So they are in massive need of a water today, and then we can kind of go from there, see where the vibe takes us, see what needs to be done. Yeah. See what needs to be done. Oh, you're gonna be so upset with me. Oh. Like, if she was still, like, standing, I wouldn't feel as bad, but she's gone and got herself comfortable. We all know the laws. We can't just get up. What about if we go to the bed instead? There's this nice bed you have here. Cleo. Down, please. Down, please, baby. Oh. Cleo, we're gonna... Yes! Good girl, yes! I'm so proud of you for getting down when I asked. Haha, done it. Okay. So I've got my watering can here, and I'm still fertilizing with the Formulex fertilizer. And again, I do that in pretty much every water. Those are the words. Just gonna make sure everything is nice and hydrated and simultaneously spill water all over my shelves. I am such a messy waterer. I really don't like that I'm a messy waterer, but I just am. Maybe this watering can is not the like best for being a clean waterer. Because it's not like the most accurate of spouts. Or maybe I'm just a messy human. Come on. Oh, I also have a new pack of predatory mites we can put on things together as well. Oh, and I got these new like long lasting nematode things. I'll show you them in a little bit. But they're like slow release, that's the word. Slow release nematodes, which I might try out for the first time in the cabinet. I feel like that makes the most sense to put them in there because it's like a controlled environment a little bit more. So I can try those out a little bit later. I feel like all of my shelves here have gotten super duper full as well. They've just like filled up so much. It's good though. Like we like full shelves. So the props that I put into my oh, what do you call this? Varicosum. Sorry, the lighting's not amazing. Have gone a bit crispy, unfortunately. It's such a shame because, like, in theory it should do really well, but it's just not. They didn't go in well. I don't think they liked the transition from sphagnum moss to semi-hydro. Did I do that in a Patreon video? I might have done it in a Patreon video. But yeah, I took sphagnum moss props and popped them into the semi-hydro. Don't think it liked that very much. Also, I can show you this guy that I put into this no drainage in my pond video. Look at those roots growing in there. They're like properly growing in now, which is awesome. It means it is happy in here. So glad I made that transition. I should probably actually water these as well because I didn't. I only watered the one of them when I popped them into soil. There we go. So these here are nematode pearls, which I'm pretty sure is a new product on the market. I'm not totally sure, but they're at very least new to Ladybird Plant Care, which is where I get all of my sort of biological pest control, my favorite kind of pest control. And that's where I got the Thrips sachets. I have those on a subscription, I believe. Like they bill me and send them to me automatically every 6 weeks or so. And so I never have to remember about when I put the sachets on. I'll just get new ones automatically, which is great. I love that system. I think you can get a discount if you used their system. This isn't sponsored by Ladybird Plant Care. This is just like, these are products that I like to use. I'm really excited about trying these out because I do like nematodes to get rid of fungus gnats. And they also get rid of thrip larvae in soils of plants if you do have thrip larvae in the soil. And so I've wanted to try these out ever since they posted about them because it just seems like a vibe. So this is like essentially the same looking packet as the normal nematodes. Oh, whoa. Okay, let me see if I can show y'all. Sorry, Cleo just knocked the camera. Those there are little slow release nematode pearls. I've had these in the fridge for the past couple weeks just because I haven't had a chance to put these in yet, but I feel like these are going to be perfect for the cabinet. And this box says it controls for up to 20 pots. I feel like my cabinet is probably the right size for it because it contains 200 pearls. And yeah, so I'm supposed to make small holes in the surface of the compost every 3 centimeters, place 1 pearl in each hole, and then cover with compost and water. Keep moist for 4 weeks. I can do that. Did I water in here the other day? Yes, I did. I watered the soil plants. Did I? I'll water after this. But let's try these out and see if they work well for us. Obviously the results aren't going to be in this video, and I have recently nematode washed everything anyways, so like there's probably not tons and tons, but if this can act as like a long-term solution that like works over time, that would be my preferred. Okay, cool. I'm excited to give these a go. really should have like popped on an audiobook or something during this because it's just taking longer than I expected. I know I probably don't need to be so intense, but because my cabinet is so just like freaking jam-packed at the minute, it's genuinely stressing me out how packed my cabinet is, and I think that's part of why I've not done my cabinet tour video, because this gives me anxiety. It is too much, and like I really want to reorganize it, but I don't feel like I can do that until I've done my cabinet tour video. But I don't like I think I just need to make my cabinet tour video and be done with it, and then I can take some stuff out of here, because it like there's some things that just like need the space, and it's I can't see anything, I can't get to anything, things always fall, and it just stresses me out. So I mean, I need to sort it. I don't think that's something for this video, but it is something I will do at some point after my greenhouse tour. I need to do that like ASAP. I know I've been saying that since like February, but like it's just there's been a lot going on, alright? Genuinely, what the heck was I thinking when I did this? What was I thinking? I'm pretty sure I did this on a video as well. Sometimes I really dislike past Emma. I need to sort this out today as well then, because that's just not acceptable. So I've done all the soil plants in the cabinet now, and to be honest, most of the things in here, maybe not most, about half of the things in here are semi-hydro things, and so I just ended up putting like maybe up to 5 of these little pearls into each little hole I was doing, and I still have some left in there, so maybe I'll try and put them other random places throughout my home. I could put them in the fridge again, you know? Because I'm pretty sure they keep up to like 6 weeks. So the expiration date on this is, or was, where did it go? Where's the box? It says it here. Yeah, it's June, the 3rd of June. So I do have more time. I might just pop them back in the fridge then. Because it does say to store between 4 and 8 degrees Celsius, which my fridge is a little bit colder than that. It's 3, so like not ideal, but I don't have anywhere that's like 4 degrees. It's way hotter than that in my home. So in the fridge it will be, and yeah, we'll see if this works down the line. I can report back in a couple weeks time and let you know if I'm feeling like there's more or less fungus gnats. I will pop some yellow sticky traps into the cabinet as well to see if we can catch any in there. But otherwise, I have my fingers crossed. This could be like an absolute game changer for my fungus gnat game. But okay, now I need to do a quick hoover because this ground is gross and like full of soily bits. So we can clean that up, and I don't know, I'm a bit tired. I might take a break. But we'll definitely do those 2 plants either before or after we go to the soil exhibition. What time is it? How much time do I have? I do have a little bit of time. We'll see. We'll see how tired I am, how long of a break I want to take. It is a Saturday after all. I do deserve some fun time. Fit check. I mean, you've already seen the basic fit, but I chucked on a denim jacket and my Converse, and we're gonna go to the soil exhibition. I didn't do any more repotting or anything. I think I'm gonna do that when I get back. I just had like a tea break and chill and did some like household stuff. Put some laundry on. Not exciting, not what you want to see in this plant chores video. So yeah, let's go to the soil exhibition. I am back now from the soil exhibition, which was really fun. I'll talk about it more in a sec. But I remembered why I did such a poor job at my Syndapsis mint here, this one. It's because it had a massive long runner that I wanted to soil propagate. Oh, this is dripping. It is wet. Okay. And I don't know, short of pulling them out, I don't know if any of them have rooted, really. And I don't really want to pull them out at all. So I am just going to, pot it into like a pot one size bigger, just for right now. And then once those root, if they do root, which I think they will, I believe in them. I'm keeping the soil quite moist, which is good. They haven't rotted, which is good. So I have full faith in them. And so once those are ready, I can join them all together in one thing and not worry about it too much. Dun-da-da. Dun-da-da-da. And I am just gonna pop that in like that as well. But the soil exhibition was really, really fun. I thought it was really interesting because obviously I do see soil up close. I experience soil. I use it all the time for work. And so it was interesting to see like a more like artist representation of it, which it was really cool. There was lots of different art pieces made by a bunch of different people. My favorite bits were the ones that I showed. There was like a lot more to it than what I showed. I think by the time this comes out, the exhibition will probably be closed. So like, sorry if you're in London and wanted to see it, you can't. But like, it was cool, and I just really loved watching the like time lapses of roots grow. Oh my goodness, that is so incredibly satisfying. I could literally watch that all frickin' day. I would have sat there all day watching roots grow. But I think that's just a bit of who I am. I'm a little root nerd, which I think is absolutely fine. So, oh yeah, I guess I should probably compress that a little bit. Okay, because it's still, I didn't get soiled down into the cracks still. Sorry, there's like a dog heavily barking outside. Hope everything's okay. That the dog is not under stress. There we go. That's a bit better now. And then with the, oh gosh, it's a Syndapsis. I'm gonna close the window. It's bothering me. That's a bit better. Syndapsis. It's like a Heteroraceus or something. This one, I was hoping that it like sort of air layered itself into the pole here. That was sort of my goal, but I don't know if it did, just because I had like this moss is fully dry. Okay, yeah, it definitely didn't. Yeah, it didn't, unfortunately. So I am going to, with my scissors, which are here, I am going to do a big chop on this one, because I don't think I will keep this bit as it is. I'll try and make sure I keep the pole more moist. That is a me problem. But I think I'm going to go in and propagate these guys. I'm gonna do 2 node propagations. Hey baby girl. Hi. I'm gonna do 2 node propagations, and I'm gonna take the bottom leaf off of each of them, so that that can go underneath the soil. And I'm going to soil propagate this one as well. I've actually been really enjoying soil propagation lately. I haven't done it tons or anything. It's still new to me, but for like Syndapsis and Epibremnums, I find that it actually has worked pretty decently, and I don't really need to worry about them too much. I just need to make sure that I'm keeping things plenty moist. That is like the key component in soil propagation. So it does just take a little bit, it takes more watering than I would like inherently do. And so as long as I keep it kind of in my sights, I can't put this in the office or something, because then God knows, I would never water it. But as long as I keep it somewhere accessible to me, I can make sure it stays nice and moist, and then it'll root and grow. So maybe I'll pop this one, because I have created space recently underneath the TV. I actually popped both of these underneath the TV. That would be a good shout. And then they can have spots there. Have spots there and get like lots of care because I can see them very, very easily, if that makes sense. Soil on top. There we go. And I guess this one will go back into the cabinet as it is. It's growing roots from the bottom, which is really good. So that's a good step, but not really from the top. So these two are gonna stay out. I'll put them up here in a second. And then these two are gonna go back into the cabinet, into the mess of the cabinet, which I like keep going back and forth on what I want to do. I don't know if I want to rearrange it and then do a sort of updated plant tour of that, and then maybe I'll have missed some plants in that transition, or I could do included in that video plants that I've recently graduated from the cabinet, and like where they are in my home now. That just like adds more steps. Or if I want to do a full cabinet tour, even though it's messy and like a bit dirty, like in order to do a tour, I want to showcase the best of the best, because I feel like so many more people watch them, and so I want it to like look really good. But like maybe that's not, it's not like that it's not realistic, because it does look like that sometimes. And yeah, I mean, whatever. Okay. What do you think? What would you prefer? Would you prefer a messy cabinet tour sooner, or a rearranged cabinet tour, a bit more pristine, slightly further down the line, with potentially some plants missing because they've been moved out of the cabinet? Let me know. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and we can figure it out. I really don't know what I'm gonna do yet. So yeah. Okay, let's put these in their new spots and we'll be good to go. There. Got my Stephania in there as well. It doesn't particularly fit. Oh, good, I just dumped it out. There we go. That's fine for now. It is a little bit jam-packed, but it should be okay. Also, I need to water. Shift that. This can go in front. I mean, so can this technically. There we go. There we go. That's a good, as best of an arrangement as I think I'm going to be able to get for now, while still using this Sansevieria to hide these cords, and hide those yellowing Rhaphidophora leaves. Cool. That'll do. I should water that one really quick as well. So there's actually only one more thing that I definitely would love to get done today. It is to treat the plants in this corner. If you're on my Patreon, you will have seen that I found spider mites. It's actually probably the only thing I'm not treating for in general. Like, obviously I treated the mealies in my cactus video, which I don't think they're in the rest of my collection as far as I know. Also, sorry if you can hear Cleo snoring. And then I'm treating thrips with the predatory, I'm not treating, I'm preventing thrips with the predatory mites. I'm like kind of treating, preventing fungus gnats with the nematodes. But spider mites, I'm not really doing anything against them, but I have in general not found them to be as much of an issue, for me at least, in my collection. They just kind of pop up here and there, and they just popped up on my Gadgiana. I found a leaf and it was like riddled with spider mites, like webbing and everything. So I physically removed that leaf and treated everything in this corner once, but it's now time to treat it again. and I just use an alcohol treatment. But because the sun shines on these plants, I do have to wait until it is like the sun has gone past this window in order to like make sure that they don't burn. I know it would, I don't know, it would probably be okay. My brain says it probably wouldn't be okay. My instinct says that it would not work out because putting water, alcohol solution on these, it would refract the sunlight and could cause burns on the leaves, which I would love to avoid if I can help it. So I'm gonna wait until the sun has gone down, which will be in another hour or so, and then we can treat these guys, and that will be the day. I've just had a really like pest treaty sort of day today. I didn't expect it to be pretty much entirely pest treating, but it just happened to be what I had to do, and like, I have no problem with that. It's fun. These are things that it's mostly preventative, let's be honest. That's like my general outlook on pests. It's better to be preventative than to be reactive, because when you're reactive, it's just so much more difficult. So get rid of them before they exist. Better option. So, okay, see you in a couple of hours when the sun has gone down and I can treat this corner again. All right, the sun is gone. Let's freaking do this. So I've got my alcohol water here, and this is approximately, I don't really measure these days, but approximately 1 part alcohol to 3 parts water, 3 or 4, and it's 99% isopropyl alcohol. And I just spray it on a sponge and then wipe down the leaves. This has been basically the only way I've been able to get rid of spider mites successfully in the past. And I have been checking up on this one quite regularly to make sure that it hasn't, like, more haven't just popped up since I have been doing the treatment. And I genuinely haven't seen anything. Like, I see the areas that were probably damaged before. Hi, baby. You've wanted to be involved in everything I do today, didn't you? I see the areas that were damaged before, and like every time I see them, I get a little bit nervous because I'm like, oh, there's damage. But I think I should be all good. So I'm probably just gonna speed through this, to be honest, because that's what I fancy. That's what I fancy doing. So that is it. That is where I'm going to end this video. It's the evening now. I'm ready to just chill out and relax and do no more plant care for the evening. But thank you so much for joining me in it. I hope you potentially got some plant care done as well. Fingers crossed you did. If you didn't, that's totally okay as well. It doesn't matter. Just like enjoy yourself. But yeah, I hope you're having a fantastic day. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up down below and leave a comment on other houseplanty things you'd like me to talk about in the future, and subscribe for more. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to keep growing. Bye!